is Annie from Richcom Audio Video Group. Today we are so excited to be here, California, to visit Constellation factory, and we have a great chance to interview their CEO, Mr. Murali. Hi, Murali.
Hi, Annie. Lovely to have you guys here in California, and thank you for visiting our factory.
Thank you, Murali. Thank you for having us.
Anytime.
And we have prepared couples of questions to ask you.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. First of all, just tell me who you are and what you are doing. Why did you set up Constellation, this company?
Sure. So the idea of Constellation is to have a company that can make audio products that I had dreamed of to be some of the best in the world. We were fortunate to have had a selection of audio equipment that we had listened to over time, and we asked ourselves, can we do something better, right? And that is how Constellation came to be. So it started by, where should we make it? Because we, the owners, live in Australia, and we didn't want to make anything in Australia. We thought the United States, because of its pedigree, and also because we had a number of friends in the US. So we contacted them. They said, okay, we want you to make the best audio products you could make. They said, we need some time to think about it. And that is when the idea of a team of people came about. Because one person can make one thing. But I've always believed that you need a team of people to make something great. So that was the idea of Constellation.
That's great. So we've heard that you have been spending more than 10 years on developing switch mode.
Yeah.
What's that and how good is it?
Okay, so with switch mode, we've got to go back a little bit. So switch mode, you know, as an audiophile and somebody who loves music, I've been listening to high-end audio products for over 40 years. I'm older than I think, right? So, you know, for a long time. And my experience has always been with linear power supplies. That's what I'm familiar with, and that's what I'm comfortable with. So when Constellation was incorporated in 2008, the idea came to my head. I was approached by one of the engineers who suggested using switch mode. I said no, because at that time, one, I did not understand it. Two, I didn't believe the technology was good enough, right? So we used linear. We had a great sounding product, fantastic. We won loads of awards and recognized and appreciated by audiophiles and music lovers world over. When we were looking at changing the product, we started many years ago figuring out what could we do. We were happy with the circuit. We knew we had something special, right, in terms of sound. We looked at the power supply. You know, power supply is the most critical component in your equipment. I would liken it to blood in your body, right? Because it runs everything. So we readdressed what can be done. We found somebody who had been developing switch modes for over a decade. Okay. They had come up to a point of maturity which was great. So we said we will try it. We compared it side by side. We did blind testing. So we put together a panel of some of our great designers, and we asked them to choose, blindfolded.
Okay.
Everybody chose the switch mode.
So it's fair enough.
Everyone. No one chose. Then we asked people from outside to come in and listen. Same thing. So we knew we had something special, and that is when I made the decision to go switch mode.
Okay.
And since I had the confidence that it was that much better, I decided to do it for all our products.
Okay.
Not just one.
Wow.
You're going to do something, you do it properly, right? We had the ability to have different switch modes depending on the product. So our switch modes are designed specifically for each amplifier. all of them have power factor correction, which is a critical thing to have, and all of them are power related. So what is the first thing that happened? All our power increased by 20%.
Wow.
Every single product. And even that, we rated it less than what it could do, because we found switch mode to be limitless. Everything opened up. The power just came. You could increase the volume. There was no distortion, right? The clarity improved. The dynamics improved. The bass became exceptional. And that is when we knew.
Okay.
So we believe that we understand other companies have used it, but I don't think any high-end company has used it on every product in their range. So I hope we are seen as a pioneer in what will be, I believe, the technology of the future.
Fantastic.
Great.
So other than switch mode, what technologies of Constellation do you want to highlight and why you are proud of that?
I'm most proud of the team that we have, the people. To me, Constellation is always, any company is about the people in it, right?
People matter.
Yes, people matter, because if you have good people who know what they're doing, it makes your job a lot easier, right? I am not a designer, but I'm somebody who knows what is a great product and what is great sound, right? I identified other people who do the same thing. So I've been very fortunate to get all these people together.
Great.
We came up with a circuit design that all these years, it stands on its own. It has a special sound. We have manufacturers of speakers, always different brands, competing brands, always telling us, wow, our speaker sounds the best with your amplifier. Even better, we've had customers, end users, audiophiles, who come into our room at shows, and they would ask myself or one of the sales guys, we own that speaker. Why is it our sound is not the same? And the sales guy will say to him, do you have Constellation? He says, no. We say, okay. This is the reason. This is the point. Exactly.
Yes.
Look, we understand and we respect that there are many manufacturers in the world, and we're very happy about that, because you need competition to get better. Our aim is to keep doing that, right? Always have the ability and flexibility to improve as time goes on. So those are the types of things that I'm most proud of. Our agility to move. So if we felt that our current technology had reached its limit, I will look for something new, look for somebody new, and keep going.
Always stay at it.
Yes, you do. But we don't change for the sake of changing. You change when there is a need to change. Right? When you know you have something different, something new. So, yeah.
Great. So, we know you got 5 series now.
Yes.
Inspiration, revelation, performance, reference, and statement.
Yes.
What are the main differences in between them?
So, the basic audio circuit in inspiration, revelation, performance, and reference is the same. Okay. They have all been based on the topology and the MOSFETs that we've had from the beginning, the balanced bridge design, and that has been great. As you go up, you get more of everything. So inspiration on its own has driven some of the most expensive speakers in the world. Inspiration has done it without any problems. But when you put revelation, you go up a level. When you go up to performance, you've got better parts. You've got a different circuit design, right? To improve and lower the noise flow. Noise is one of the biggest enemies of audio.
Yes. Definitely.
Right? So the more silent your background is, the more you hear. But you want to make sure that you maintain the musicality. One of the things I said to the designers in the very beginning is I would love a single-ended tube sound with the dynamics and bass of solid state.
Okay.
And I believe they delivered and delivered in a big way. So as you go up, you get more of that. Now statement is a bit different. Statement came later.
Yes.
Right? So statement is the newest of all the products that we did. Statement is special from so many perspectives. Right? So from simplest thing I could think of was that statement is the first product we did the switch mode. Right? So we knew what the capability of switch mode was. That also gave us additional confidence to go down. So we start at the top and then we go down. Right? And we found that to be a very good way to do things. So I hope that helps answer your question. Yeah, great. Great.